Hi, thanks for coming by. It's Christine. So I wanted to provide the opportunity for people to see and hear. Some people I work with are either deaf and or blind, so I try to make it easier for everyone by being clear and concise, but also brief. All of us have so much going on. So what I'd like to provide right now is the opportunity for people I work with and or people maybe needing just a few tips and tricks to keep your eyes healthy. One thing you could do before beginning these exercises would be to, with two fingers, tap around, starting from the middle of your eyebrows, all round in a circle. Um, you can do 30. That's the recommendation as far as the frequency. It could be throughout the day. But before you do these eye exercises, it brings in blood flow and attention to the eyes from your brain. Another idea for those of us who are on tech a lot, excuse me, the light is so bright, is lower the light if you can too. If you can have a backlighting instead of a front facing lighting, that's a good idea as well for your head, for your brain. So you also want to massage from underneath the eyes up like this. So you're getting the meibomian glands to circulate a little more fluid. We would get dry eyes for different reasons. Maybe you live in a hot climate, just at the computer all the time. It would be a good idea just to push back, clean your hands, and rub your eyes just around, not inside. Don't press on the eyeball, but around it's fine. Then what you do is pick a visual rotation to start with. The recommendation is not going more than 5 minutes in an hour to do eye rotations. The goal is also to do 20 of them as easily or without symptoms as possible. So here's an example. I would want to go at this speed around and around and around, counterclockwise, clockwise, 20 times, up, down, 20 times, left, right, 20 times. And then you can do diagonals, all directions. And if you find that you skip something, your eyes are bouncing, which is called nystagmus, or you miss something, you have to close your eye, you get a headache, you move your head, you can't just do the rotations, or you go really slowly, then just consider that this would be an exercise to do more often. It's as if you wanted to do bicep curls to strengthen your arms and thought, I'll do them once a year. Well, most of us know that requires a little more time. So we forget our eyes. They're small, but they're very powerful, especially when we're sighted. So other things you could do if you're noticing perhaps pain coming on around the eyes. Specifically, it's telling you what area is needing your attention. So we have 6 eye muscles in general that we use most of the time. And so, for example, if you have a temporal headache and it's just really throbbing at you, just close your eyes, pull away from the screen, and circular massage the area. You can go both directions and breathe. Just take a moment. Pull away. So far what I've discussed, because I'm trying to keep it brief for everybody, is general eye health as far as range of motion for the eyes themselves in directions, the goal of speed, the goal of repetitions, and then do them throughout the day until you can do this pretty easily, up and down, left and right, circular, without missing things, moving your head, feeling nauseous or dizzy. If you have things come up like that, that's why I'm working with a lot of my clients to reduce those symptoms by knowing what to do when. You could also have vertigo if you're noticing when you're doing your eye movements that you're getting dizzy. that's something to talk to your provider about, because we prescribe once we know what it is. If it's therapist, I mean, we prescribe the treatment for it if it's vertigo. But there's also visual ocular reflex problems for those of us who may be focused centrally most of the time, you know, versus looking around on the soccer field, perhaps as a gymnast or swimming or football or cycling, boating, we're water skiing. If we're not moving around a lot with our head, our vestibular system, which is inside the ears, can become kind of lazy with regards to how the eyes move with the head, or the head moves with the eyes still, for example, if you're up and down like this, or you're maybe there's ones where we rotate, you know, our eyes are going opposite with our heads, but sorry, I'm getting too deep in the weeds here. So hopefully that was an easy video so far. I did want to add the nutritional part, and then what if you're having difficulty with your eyes. So nutritionally speaking, if you do have scratchy, itchy eyes, you're blinking a lot, you're rubbing your eyes a lot, and you have eyes that water, believe it or not, they're dry most often, and there is an eye doctor you can see probably that would help you to determine that. And you can start first just by taking a more moist, warm compress and just putting it on the eyes for 10 minutes a few times a day. And then, like I said, kind of milking up towards the glands of the eye as a way to help kind of bring the blood flow there, the fluids that need to be moving through those glands. You could also eat gold flax seeds. You buy them at the store, grind them up in your coffee grinder and put them in the refrigerator. Just put them on your salad or whatever foods you like to eat. Just sprinkle them on top. That's a good source of omega-3. Omega-3 supplements. I just prefer the actual food. But you could do supplements if you wish. And salmon's a good one as well, to get salmon in your diet a few times a week. Just see if you notice there's a change or not when you add these things in. Obviously water, because we do want to give our eyes that nutrition as well through water. And some people say, well, how much water per day? And the general is 1/2 your body weight in ounces per day, if you can. They call it free water, not counting caffeine. Let's see what else. I think what the last part I wanted to add is, if you start noticing you're getting headaches and you start seeing little spots flicker, and they're black and white usually, normally in both eyes, they can be in the same place and they don't go away, and then you have a headache come on, and then pain and nausea, or just not feeling good, you can't think. That might be what's happening as an optic migraine. You just want to make sure you write all the symptoms down and talk to your doctor and find out if there's anything you can do to reduce those, because they are really uncomfortable and they're usually caused from stress. Now, that might not be the only thing it is, but don't ignore symptoms when it comes to your eyes, because the sooner you can be addressing that, the healthier you'll be in general. And vision, after all, is not just how the eyes move. It's how we function, what we see, and how we respond to what we see in life. So I hope that helped today. And thanks for dropping by. If you hit that thumbs up below, I found, because I'm new on the channel and I don't do it very much, it would bring my video back to you easier, at least on the phone, I've noticed. So feel free to do that if you want. And have a great day. Be well. Thanks.